How to paint in watercolour. Dog watches evening flight of birds. A lot of watercolour painting is about preparing for it, both in your head as to where and what you're painting, and on your painting surface, that is, preparing puddles of colour ready for applying them to your picture wet in wet. Here I have wet the paper all over. Then I apply my colours, lemon yellow, raw sienna. I was painting the sky straight across and then realised it would be better on the diagonal. I should have had that planned before I started. Then a little orange, alizarin crimson, ultramarine blue, burnt umber, Payne's grey. All the colours are still wet at this stage. Purple. I'm working out how to balance the colours as I go. When that's dry, I put in some far hills with a mix of ultramarine blue and light red, shadow colour. When the far hills are dry, and you can use a hairdryer to speed things up if you want, I use a thicker mix of the shadow colour for the near hill. Using a rigger brush while that paint is still wet, I flick in some grasses to give the foreground texture. Flicking the brush through the wet paint roots the grasses into the ground rather than them appearing to rest on top. I have gone back in with the hake brush and clean water to dampen part of the sky that I feel hasn't got enough colour, and then added some streaks of alizarin crimson. Then I've used the corner of the hake to soften some of the lines. With a unipen and black ink, I outline my dog sitting gazing at the view. I paint that with Payne's grey. I've lifted out some of the colour from the back of his neck and the tip of his tail with clean water for his white fur, and gone back in with the black ink to suggest furriness. Then a little white ink to accentuate his neck and tail tip. With a small brush and a little shadow colour, I suggest some birds flying away. It would be great if you subscribed to my channel and gave me a thumbs up and all those good things. Thank you.